COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we had to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
That felt like the end of a Goosebumps movie.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like,
my president.
yeah, like Joe's gonna like take a break and go to the bathroom and wipe the sweat off, and he's gonna realize like his skin came off his head.
Came off on his head.
Yeah, he's like,
That brings me back to the old scary movies.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's gonna happen to our country. Like our country is about to.
That's right.
Our
Yep.
country is about to turn into a scary movie.
We already have his president.
Hey, 4 more years.
That's the
4
problem.
more years. 4
Four
more
more
years.
years.
yeah, we're riding with Biden tonight.
Let's get this guy a bed.
What's poppin', everybody?
Welcome back to the Cold Popcast.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Steve.
And I'm sure you've already seen it by now, but we're going to go ahead and look at some highlights and recap of the debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Yeah, so these are pretty much like the opposite of highlights. They're probably more likely to be called lowlights when you think about it.
Whoa, this guy.
I was gonna say it.
You can
these
tell this guy's been camera trained.
Yeah, these are some really rough moments from the debate, but also other relevant moments from just the Biden administration releasing recently. And we'll talk a little bit about Trump and the facial expressions he was making. He looks a little bit like a statue during the debate, which is kind of funny. But let's go ahead and see this ad that Trump created using the lowlights from the debate that happened like last week.
Yeah.
So long after the debate that the Trump campaign released this devastating ad, just reminding Americans of who is supposedly running the country.
Both sides. Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we had to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare, they're trying to provide housing for Black Americans. The impact on the choice. The idea that they're gonna, I'm proposing that everybody, millionaires pay 1%. So no one I would not raise the cost of Social Security for anybody.
It was a long
Like, literally in my mind, by the end of that video,
my lord.
by the end of that video, he started to turn into a lizard person in my mind.
Dude, I had the same thought. I literally had the exact same thought. I'm like,
You know what's crazy?
I like started to believe every like you know that meme where it's like all the math and the numbers adding up and
Yeah.
everything. It's like I started to be like, oh man, maybe there are lizard people.
No,
I, on the other hand, am just like, oh, look at him go.
that music alone,
Like someone has
just
to
like-
crank his back, someone has to wind him up real
Oh,
quick.
God.
I think he just didn't
that
get
music
wound up.
alone was insane.
Yeah,
It was.
Insane.
It
Yo.
really set the tone.
yeah. The music was definitely
It carried
fucked up.
pretty much most of that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
like to me, it's kind of like what Steve was saying, where and I think the music was doing it because it felt like the end of like, I don't know, like a psychological thriller where like Joe Biden was trying to like give the end of the movie speech, but then he starts replaying all the sequences of events in his head and something like
What
clicks.
happened in the movie.
Yeah, I guess I
he
kind of
found
had
the
the
killer.
idea that he's just realized that everyone is a reptilian or something. He's like bubbling over his words.
He's panicking because he realized his secretary and his his
Yeah.
entire
I
office.
remember what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's remembering in real time.
remember
You see him
everything.
breaking
Oh my
down.
God.
Like he
My
knows they're gonna
cabinet
put him
is
back in his
lizards.
vat after this because he remembered the truth.
Yeah,
He's going back in the
It's
tube.
funny you say that because I said that I was thinking it seems like someone just woke him up from a nap and they were like, "Quick, Joe, these are your talking points." He's like, wiping his eyes.
Yeah.
And we got housing for Black Americans. And the thing is, COVID.
Yeah. You guys ever watch oh man, what's the name of those like childhood like scary things like the Night of the Living Dummy? What was it?
Goosebumps.
Yeah, that felt like the
yeah.
end of a Goosebumps movie.
Yeah,
It's
this
like,
is one with the
my
puppet.
president just
yeah,
found
like
out
Joe,
what he was.
Joe's gonna like take a break and go to the bathroom and wipe the sweat off, and he's gonna realize like his
Scales.
skin
Yeah,
came off in his
just
head.
came off on his head.
Yeah, he's like
I
looks
knew
at
you were
very.
gonna say that before you even said it.
That's good.
He like wipes his sweat and,
That's
he's
good.
like,
I'd watch that.
and then he like looks in the mirror and it's like an animatronic. It's
Yeah.
like a robotic.
He just starts screaming no, and then he goes dun, 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 dun. It just ends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next video? I'm actually excited to see
This
it.
is a little
after that
scary, actually.
Oh yeah,
man.
that was really creepy. That was
oh
pretty
my
good.
Goodness.
That's a campaign
You
now.
guys
That's well
brought me
done.
there. I'm like,
That,
oh,
that
man.
brings me back to the old scary movies.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's gonna happen to our country. Like
Oh,
our country is about to.
That's right.
Our
Yep.
country is about to turn into a scary movie.
What the fuck? We already have his president.
He's like, we already got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Yeah.
already here.
He's already the president.
He can't go any higher than this.
Change. He's already there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, 4 more years.
That's the
4
problem.
more years.
4
4 more years.
Yeah, we're riding with Biden tonight.
Let's get this guy a bed.
Leezy's riding on Biden. Let's see this video.
That's definitely you guys.
I'm gonna start a Kickstart. To
Honey,
get
I'm
Joe
gonna be late
Biden.
getting home tonight. Tonight I'm riding with Biden.
It's like a guy on a Harley Davidson. Fully
I need a blue hat that says.
He's got like an
Riding with
American.
Biden.
No, he's got like a. Never mind.
It's supposed to get weirdly.
I know where you're
It's supposed to get so overtly sexual so quick.
I'm not even gonna say that.
American what?
We knew you.
Nah, say it. Well,
He had a flag on his motorcycle. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, pride
Yeah,
flag?
the ambiguously
That's it.
undisclosed flag.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, it was a pride flag, Leezy. I guess you got
Well, what's wrong with
You
that?
spoiled it for the viewers. Steve
You're
wanted to
supposed
keep,
to leave it to the
he
imagination.
wanted the imagination.
You got to represent, man.
Yeah. Nice big Harley with the pride
Pride
flag.
Month's older, but you know, just got to represent.
Hey, it goes on in our hearts, right?
That's our flag.
In our
boy.
pants.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that was scary though.
Yeah.
It was
terrible.
Yeah.
downright scary because you did
That
kind of feel
music
like
was
the end of the movie.
wow.
It was like like you said, the end of the movie scene where he looks up at everyone and he's just like flashing back to like Act 1,
Yeah.
Act 2, Act 3, and then he's like, oh
Yeah, he
geez.
starts noticing that like everyone in the audience is like has double eyelids when they
Yeah.
blink.
He's like,
and he's just trying to keep his eye on the teleprompter, but he can barely read.
He's falling apart.
he can feel his functions fading.
I gotta take a break. Can I go to commercial?
Can you cut the commercial? Turn it to
All right, so should we watch the showdown between him and his counterpart?
Yeah, this is just the moment where Trump got tired of pretending that everything was normal.
He did. He's like, I'm done. You know, I got a super PAC. I didn't get a super PAC for nothing.
Trump's like, yeah, I've been making the same face for the last hour, and he's not even trying over there. So I'm gonna just roast his ass. Like Trump's like, I've been having my stone face on this whole time.
Officially, the puppets are tired
Just
of
pretending
of
I
the
knew
show.
it.
They're
Pretending
like,
that
your
this
script
guy's making
sucks.
points.
Yeah, and Biden's like,
Your directing is terrible. I'm done. I'm doing my own lines. And
Yeah.
It just goes improv mode.
All right, let's see it. Let's see what this.
I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. It's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
He said asylum officers. Honestly, it actually made sense. I just like to point that out. Totally made sense.
I mean,
in
the
my
end,
opinion.
literally the last 3 words made sense, and then the rest didn't.
It all made sense, but it wasn't
It
coherent.
all made
You can
sense.
hear the
It just-
words. It
he's
wasn't
just-
coherent.
He said he
can't
increased the number.
breathe.
He
It wasn't
increased.
a coherent.
Bro, he
it
literally
wasn't
said he
coherent.
increased the number of illegal immigrants by 40%. He clearly didn't mean to say that. Go to the beginning of it, bro.
Yeah, I had a hard time making out most of it.
Go to like, it's like
Unironically,
literally-
Better when he left office.
no, like at the beginning.
And I'm going to continue the way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. It's better than when he left office. And
That's
I'm gonna
not true,
continue
though.
to move until we
There's
get the
way
total
more
ban
people coming across the border
on
illegally.
The
literally.
total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look,
Fire. This man just straight went for the throat on that one.
Okay. I'll
This
give
guy
you that.
can't
I'll
talk.
give you that one.
That's
It did
Trump for
seem
you.
like on that one he did actually say some words.
He said
But-
some words, but he was not having it. He was
Yeah.
like, dude, this guy can barely breathe.
I think it was because Joe Biden, especially in those moments, you can tell he's using a lot of filler words. It kind of like mumbles up his point, but you can kind of understand what he was saying. It was
Yeah, he was
it
saying-
was very
Presidents
jumbled.
are all buzzwords. It's just that he can't say them in a buzzing way anymore, man.
But there's
Yeah,
no-
he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that zinger, like that clinch anymore. You know?
the vigor.
What you gotta do?
But like even like just apolitically though, what he was saying was not true. That's what I think. That's what Trump was pointing out.
I bet it was actually 40% more incarcerations than asylums.
Do you have the numbers, Steve? I'd like to see those numbers.
I'm not even going to
He
argue numbers
reduced illegal
between these
immigration.
douchebags.
He
You know what I
reduced
mean?
illegal immigration.
A
by
douchebag or a turd
40%.
sandwich?
Nah,
Who do we
no,
want?
I
Come on.
like honestly, I think those camps that existed when Trump set them in play just continued in Biden's roles. Actually, they were there.
Obama set
and
those
the Obama. It was Obama. Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks,
Realistically,
Obama.
No, I'm just
So-
saying the number is literally like no one's ever reduced illegal immigration by 40%.
No, but incarceration
that's like
rate probably went up by
never
40, and they used it as an equatable like stat. You know,
He was talking about incarceration or illegal immigration.
like incarceration in those camps. I guess.
Oh.
Whatever you want to call it.
All right, well,
detainment.
whatever. This is
Oh, wait, you guys
we're
are
not
actually
we're not a
talking about
political.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not a
it's
political.
serious.
podcast.
We're talking about politics right now.
Go to the next video. We're just laughing at an old man. That's
It's
Nothing
making
wrong
sense.
about that at all.
It's
Yeah.
making sense.
All right.
It's just hilarious.
all right. Now let's see this ad. This is another campaign ad
That just
by
sounds
Donald
terrible.
Trump.
It's a terrible sense.
Come on. Hey, we spent all
This
of our
is the Jim
teenage
Heath
years
channel
laughing at Bill
playlist of
Cosby,
2024
all right?
campaign ads.
When you think about the Joe Biden you saw in the debate, ask yourself a question. Do you think the guy who was defeated by the stairs
Oh my God.
got taken down by his bike, lost a fight with his jacket, and regularly gets lost, makes it 4 more years in the White House? And you know who's waiting behind him, right? Vote Joe Biden today.
Oh, did he say I'm
and
black?
Kamala Harris
No, that
tomorrow.
was Hiram.
Oh, okay.
Donald Trump.
I was like, wait, what? I'm like, that would have been so.
And you know
hilarious.
who's waiting
That would be-
behind him. That is straight. They just secured the Klan vote.
Yo.
Evil Kamala.
Evil Kamala.
That was pretty funny.
Evil
The
mustache
Ku
twirling
Klux
Kamala
Klan
Harris.
Quite
Production's
literally
good.
said, "I would rather have a black man in office than a woman before I die."
Really?
I feel that.
So for sure, Kamala
mean, me
Harris
too.
Takes she takes all the Klan votes away from him.
Well, I mean, Biden wasn't getting a damn Klan vote at any
No,
point.
never, never.
Yeah, Trump is definitely favored by the
He's
Ku
already,
Klux
he's already,
Klan.
secured, he's already
The
secured
Klan.
that demographic.
The Klan.
But ouchie, bro. I'm just gonna say this. I used like in my heyday as an audio engineer, I used to make political ads for some companies because it was the job.
Cool.
You know, like like they would be like, "Hey, we need you to hit these talking points." Blah blah blah. We record it. They record the talking points, and then I put in ominous music to make them like sound like they know what they're talking about. Make their voice sound strong like Morgan Freeman. And then
Morgan
and then when
Freeman.
they start dropping facts, you start like boom boom. Yeah, it drops scary music.
Now it gets real.
If I could have made an ad this lighthearted and like Pixar-esque,
This is like such a Pixar
I would have
ad.
kept doing that, man. This is
Wait,
hilarious.
Lizzie, play the soundbite. Play the soundbite that's like the cartoon music soundbite. It's like
Stardom.
Yeah, it's like crazy
It's
noises.
not
I think.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's see this one.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
yeah.
Yeah, there.
That should have played. Wait, go to the part where he's falling down the stairs.
Yeah, please.
Go to the part where he's
That's
falling.
actually hilarious. You play through the whole thing. That'd be so hilarious. Like, go.
Lost
Wait, no,
down
the
by
part
his
where-
bike.
All right, go.
Lost
Wait, no,
a
you-
fight
Wait,
with
Lizzie,
his
go
jacket,
back.
You gotta go farther
Yeah,
back.
Got
all right.
taken down by his defeated by the
Yeah.
stairs.
So
Got taken
Hiram,
down
pause
by
and
his
start at the
bike.
beginning. I want this authentic as hell. All right.
We gotta get this right.
Yeah, we gotta do this
All
so
right.
right.
As he's
Okay,
falling
I'm
down
queuing
the
it up. I'm queuing it up. You
Okay,
ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Question. Do you think the guy who was defeated by the stairs, got taken down by his bike, lost a fight with his jacket, and regularly gets lost, makes it 4 more years in the White House? And you know who's waiting behind him, right? Vote Joe Biden today and Kamala Harris tomorrow.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Be sure to subscribe to the Jim Heath channel for all the new campaign 2024 ads.
Oh God. Oh God. Did something fall?
There's no putting that arm back. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Nothing's ruined.
Oh God. That was so good.
Oh my dear Lord.
Ooh, that was
good.
fucking
That shouldn't have
hilarious.
fit in there so organically.
That was like the funniest
Man,
shit
video
ever.
production is great. That's some good stuff. Wow.
I cannot wait to watch that back. Like literally, I truly cannot wait to watch that back. That's gonna be so funny. Ooh-wee.
God,
Why
Jesus
did that fit
Christ.
so naturally. Oh my god.
Like the soundbite was literally made for that, that actual
All right,
compilation.
this is the last video. We don't need the other one. Let's just play this one real quick because it'll give us more hope. It'll give us hope for the future.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take some hope.
Guess what? They're trying to push me out of the race. Well, let me say this as clearly as I can. I'm staying in the race.
Hey.
I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020.
Fucking 2020.
I just heard that.
No, he did not just say that. No.
Oh, that was supposed to be his Wolf of Wall Street
Yeah,
moment.
no, that
You
was
just
his.
forgot
That was his.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, that was
They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
no, that was his Endeavor moment from fucking.
He just forgot the
My Hero. The,
Yeah.
when he fucking falls out of the sky with his hands
the
up.
hell?
Yeah.
But Biden falls out of the sky with his hand up and his pants down around his ankles.
Stop it.
I'm
not running.
Leave this man alone.
This man is thinking about his
That's
heyday
hilarious.
as a VP.
Yeah.
2020.
Man, he had Obama.
He forgot to carry the 4.
He was like, I forgot to beat him twice, technically.
Man, I'm gonna beat Trump in 20. He's like using his speech from fucking 8 years ago.
So is Joe Biden basically like Rocky now?
I guess so.
Like he's not
Wait,
gonna
wait.
win, but like we're rooting for him.
Did Rocky lose? I thought
who
Rocky
knows?
won.
Rocky did not win the second one.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, in the first one, in the first movie he won. The second one the first movie he lost. The
It
second
was
movie
the
he won.
first that he lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
versus
lost.
Marko Dragic.
You're thinking about the fourth movie.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the fourth. You're right.
I know with Mr. T, when he first fought him, he lost against him and then won at the end. But he had to go through that whole phase where he's like yelling at his wife on the beach, like, "I'm scared, all right. I don't know if I can beat this guy."
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, hell yeah.
I've never seen a
I was
Rocky
thinking
movie.
about Dolph Lundgren for sure. That guy.
Like, you gotta tell me what's going on.
Come on, Rock.
Super European.
Oh, I'm scared.
I'm scared, Tony.
Okay, all right, let's close this out, man. Thanks for watching,
There's
guys.
more clips of this guy.
No, there's just one. It's really long, and it's just him doing the same thing. I feel like we laughed at him enough. That thing with the sound bites.
Honestly, this man broke
pretty
me
brutal.
today. I
was
did not
brutal.
need to see such an efficient man. That was
Yeah.
good. That was really good.
I mean, unless you want to see more, we could play that last one. I mean,
What is it?
it's just him making a.
No, if he's talking and stuff.
No.
Okay, all right, guys. So thanks for watching this episode of the Cold Podcast. You can find us on all social media at The Cold Podcast. We're also on all audio and video platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Rumble. $5 a month gets you access to all of our exclusive content on Patreon. That includes the My Black Friends podcast, 85 episodes of hilarity, and we're continuing to make more. Thanks for popping in. We got to pop out of here.
And remember, guys, go out there and vote.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Peace.